Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is Boss Vision, where I share with you all everything you need to know about making candles. Today's video, I'm so excited to be sharing with you all how to create your own candle business plan. For the longest, I was just purchasing items. I went to Klarna, Affirm, QuadPay, Afterpay, all of these little paying for things just to pay for all of these random supplies. And I was doing marketing initiatives, posting randomly, all of these things that I was doing that were not structured, and I was wondering why I was not getting sold out days. I was not getting the most optimal result. And with that, I learned if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. What I think Abraham Lincoln said, that you have to have an understanding of your 30, 60, 90-day plan as well as your year-over-year plan. I went to a job interview and they asked me for this type of outline intent plan for my role there, and that inspired me to create this video for you all today. We spend so much time at our 9 to 5 identifying what it takes to excel, and then listing out specific actionable items that you intend to execute in order to advance their business. What better way to advance our own businesses than implement those same best practices? When I first started, all I saw was videos on how to make a candle, what supplies you need, and then how to make money from it. I never saw how you organize your business plan. Today is the day. A lot of people do put out candle business inventory sheets, which I've also created, and I'll put the link down below for you just so you can get an idea in terms of how much your supplies are and how much per candle you're spending. And with that, today we're going to be going in detail about our intentions. We're going to be setting some actionable items to move forward. As I mentioned before, this is how large companies survive. They have plans put in place, and then you refer to your checklist every month to see how you performed during that month in terms of your business. This is another way to keep us motivated, because a lot of times we kind of get unmotivated if we don't have a end goal. I would love to hear any of your feedback, so definitely comment down below what you think of this business plan, if you think it is of value, if there are some things you'd like to tweak for yourself. Just let me know what you're thinking and how you think this could benefit you, or how you can enhance it to benefit yourself. So I am so excited to share this with you guys. Definitely stay tuned. Let's just jump into it. Okay guys, I went ahead and put together a candle business plan template. It does not have my personal information in it. It's more of a guideline for you all. If you would like me to share my personal candle business plan, feel free to comment down below, and I will definitely, create a video dedicated to my specific personal plan. But this will give you that backstory, the feedback you need, the foundation, if anything, for you to stay on top of things and understand what you should be doing in terms of planning. Because as I said before, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. All right, so it says candle business plan, and then you'll insert your business name right here. And then the next slide will be the table of contents. And with that, we are going to be discussing the company description, our 30, 60, 90-day goals, vertical market plan, marketing plan, as well as our financial plan. So initially for our company description, I got these items, these line items from the Candle Science business plan that they have, but I did enhance that business plan for our goals. So it's a bit more unique. And with that, we have the company name. I would highly recommend including Candle Co. Let me brighten this just so that you can ensure your demographic is aware that this is a candle business. And then your company philosophy and values. You need to thoroughly research. A great example would be reading some high reviews of, oh my God, the hot throw is amazing, or I love clean burning candles, or oh, I really love how the wooden wicks sound, that great crackling sound. These type of things can be incorporated into your philosophy and values, and you can also incorporate more of your vision. So with your vision, you can brainstorm on. So with your company vision, it is a best practice to brainstorm on what you would want the end result, to be, and effectively state the goal. So in terms of your vision, you have to understand what you're going for. If you created your business name, you created your ideas, you have to have an end goal in mind, and then you have to effectively articulate it in order for it to be real. So for goals and milestones, you need to list 3 goals and 3 milestones that you would like to achieve, which we will elaborate later. And then your target market, you need to identify the age and gender of your intended demographic. And then for your industry and competitors, you need to list other candle companies within your niche, such as Bath & Body Works. And then your legal structure and ownership, I would highly suggest getting a limited liability company. It's just more of a best practice. And then with terms to your 30, 60 day, 90 goal, I wanted you to be aware of the fact that you have to have actionable items in place each month that you plan to do. And with 4 weeks in the month, it is best for you to have at least 5 items that you plan to implement at your stage of the business process. So within the first 30 days, you would have to list 5 items. And I can provide some examples for your initial items here. Number 1, supplies. You need to understand what it takes in terms of your supplies. Before you buy anything, you need to list out everything that you want, okay? Well, initially, before you buy anything, you need to understand what you want it to look like. Once you have that price in mind, you'll be able to prevent yourself from overspending. So yes, get a handle on your supplies initially. That's a great actionable item for your first 30 days of your business. And with that, I would suggest identifying 4 more actionable items that you plan to implement so that you are in motion, because we may have, honestly, I'm pretty sure you do have other obligations such as a full-time job, you may have children to account for. So I say 5 is a sweet spot. Don't go over 5, don't go under 5, just keep it at 5, keep it consistent. Be aware of the fact that if you don't execute this, then the longer it takes for you to execute this is the longer it takes for you to actually do this full-time. So yes, you'll put in 5 actionable items for 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. And at that point, you should be getting into the groove of understanding that at the end of the month, you write down 5 more actionable items you plan to implement. And ultimately, you will have the results you intend. So just look at it month by month of what items you've told yourself that you have to get done. You know, make a promise to yourself and you'll see what you need to see. So next we have our vertical market plan. You need to decide what vertical market you would like your candles to be categorized in. For example, healing candles. And you would have to insert a full description of that vertical market and include the competitors. A great example of healing candles would be vertical market. You really could just type in, what is a healing candle? Boom. So you're gonna get someone's example, which is what we want. We want an example of a competitor. And as you can see, they're made to ease grief, bring comfort, promote calming, soothing energy, support those seeking aid, the ritual. Before you light the candle, write down your person, ailment, place, and thing you need. So this type of insight here is of extreme value, because with this, you are able to understand that your vertical market is very distinct, and once you have a very niche down distinctive market, you're able to make more of a presence and make more sales. So with that, as we get back into the PowerPoint, I would just decide what vertical market you like your candles to be categorized in, and insert a full description as well as competitors. And as you can see, a competitor of a healing candle would be Little Shopolis. So we'll include them in their healing energy examples, just as a great motivation and a vision to see what it does look like when it does get executed. You don't have to emulate them, but you can use them as a visual. And then your marketing plan. This is so important, and no one really mentions it in their YouTube videos. Most of the YouTube videos are catered towards your supplies and what you need, but your marketing, it would be a worth, like I saw in an amazing video earlier, it's a waste of time to have a beautiful candle and beautiful packaging, everything, with nobody buying it, you know? So you need to understand the importance of marketing. And with marketing, you need to identify your desired budget for social media advertising. And in order to do that, you need to look at Facebook ads and see what they run for, and see what even Etsy ads run for, Instagram ads run for, and see what they run for per day, you know? So if they do allow you to do like a per day budget, I would say keep it low, you know, keep it between $5 and $10 early on for per day. Because if you think about that, that's $10 times a week, 7 days, that's $70 times 4 weeks. That's what, $280 for marketing, okay? So you need to be aware of the pricing and actually write it out so you can visualize it, so you don't just burn away your money. You don't want to burn away your money. So yes, identify that specific cost via Facebook and Instagram. You can even check out Etsy because they have some ads that they run too. You need to research conversion rates and assess how much should be spent. So in terms of your vertical market, you need to understand the type of conversion rates that are most likely to be of value to your client. So if you see that people who purchase healing candles are more likely to purchase after 4 visits, then you may need to assess or incorporate that calculation into your marketing, understanding, okay, well, it's going to take them 4 times to visit my site, so I definitely should keep this low, because what we don't want to run into is having all of these ads running and not getting enough sales, you know? So just be mindful of the fact that you want your revenue made from your ads to be at least 20%. So just keep that in mind. And then you need to decide who your company's brand ambassador should be. That is super important. A lot of people don't even mention this, but your company needs to have a physical person, whether a social media influencer or just one of your close friends, who will be a liaison, someone who will go to bat for you and let people know how amazing your candles are. So you need to decide who that is, write it down here, and execute within your 30, 60, 90-day goals of how you're going to get them to promote your business. Because the majority of the small businesses that I've purchased from have been due to the fact that there was a physical person enjoying the product, and I was like, I want to do that too, especially body butters and, you know, even candles. If I see a handmade candle from a social media influencer and they're telling me how good it smells, I get this urge subconsciously to buy it, you know? So definitely have a brand ambassador. And then you need to identify how many posts you will commit to per week. As a part of your marketing plan, it is crucial to identify who you're talking to, what you're going to say, when you're going to say it, and how your posts are going to resonate with your demographic. So with Instagram, you get the opportunity to post, and you don't even have to have a lot of followers, but if you do include the right tags, Instagram will show your posts to people who don't even follow you and people who are just searching for what you put in your tags. So a lot of people will search for coconut wax candle. If you include that in your tags, someone who doesn't even know you, someone over in Zimbabwe with a $5 million bank account will see your candles and buy your candles, and you'll get that Zimbabwe international shipping fee. It's amazing. But yes, identify how many posts you'll commit to, and incorporate, just as an extra tip, incorporate keywords in the tags that are SEO optimized. Which, if you want to know about how to optimize your tags for SEO, let me know, and I'll definitely create a video. So yeah, definitely comment down below and I'll totally do that. All right, last but definitely not least, in your candle business plan, you need to have a financial plan. Yes, you do have a candle business inventory template that I provided. If you did need to see that again, it's in the link in the description down below. Understand exactly how much of it you're going to be getting back in revenue, okay? It's really challenging to understand that in your first, 3 to 6 months, because you don't know what people like. But once you get a handle on the type of candles people like and the timing of people, you know, purchasing, you're able to take a step back and understand that the revenue that you planned for was not in vain. With that, you can use the Candle Business inventory template that I created to calculate how much it will cost for all of your supplies. Get that out of the way. And then you'll go back to that marketing plan that you created in the last slide and put those together, right? Once you have those two together, you need to identify the lines of credit that you've created. And it's completely doable. I would definitely say getting an Amazon business account. I'll put the link down below. It is an affiliate link. I do get a percentage when you all sign up, but I had the business plan before I even, you know, became an Amazon associate. So I would highly recommend you get one because it is of value to us business owners who purchase from Amazon. Yes, so in terms of your lines of credit, you can certainly get approved no matter what your credit score is if they understand that you are a business owner. And it's really important for you to build business credit. So starting out fresh with 0, you should open a secured line of credit, and that's something I did with my local bank, which you can totally do as well. I opened a secured line of credit for $400. So essentially I put $400 into an account and I just use that consistently and I pay on it. They don't want you to pay it completely off. That's not good. We don't want that. On your credit score, you want to see some type of usage. So if I spent like $100, I would pay like $60 of it back to my credit card so that that $40 balance will be seen on my credit score. So it says that you've used like what? I don't know, what is that, 40% usage? Oh, no. $40 of $400 is like 10% or 20%. So it'll show like 20% usage, and it's really good to keep your credit card usage under 28%. Y'all, I'm killing my credit score right now, so I'm glad to give you this free game. But yeah, include lines of credit in your financial plan. And if you need a more thorough video on how to create lines of credit, let me know in the description down below and I'll totally make that video for you as well. And then last but not least, identify possible gaps in funding. Yes, it is possible. I know when you start a business, most of us, when we start a business, we're like, I have this amount of money and I'm going to use it for the business. But understand that you could fall into this trap of just purchasing and not making a lot of sales. So prepare for that. Understand that all of the money you set aside for the business in terms of your credit and your savings is all that you should leave it at a cap there, and that you should not extend that, because once you extend that, you do put yourself at risk for delinquency, and that's the last thing we want. We do not want to be in default on our lines of credit. We do not want to be in default on anything. So I would say just understand those possible gaps in the future and plan accordingly. All right guys, that was the end of this Candle business plan video. Comment down below what you think, and if you did enjoy it, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, as well as subscribe. I post non-stop Candle business insights into what you need to do in regards to step-by-step making it. The list goes on, and you get a weekly vlog. You get a real person, you know, young person who's starting a business vlog every Sunday. So definitely subscribe. You won't regret it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, your week, your evening, your weekend, your next 5 minutes. Just live, have fun, live in your purpose, and love life. Okay, bye.